So today I'm going to look at the law of gratitude taken from my book, The Source. I'll see you after this intro. So welcome back. My name's Em from Karnak Holistics, where we learn together and we grow together in the sight of God. So today I'm going to speak about the law of gratitude. The first thing I would like to read out is a short message or a short paraphrasing by Dr. Michael Beckworth, where he says, "Energy flows where attention goes." So simple and plain, what I'm taking from this book, my book that I've written, which as you can see is up here, I've gone, what is to sum up the feeling? What is energy of gratitude? Well, simply by saying that you should be in a state of 24 hours of bliss. You should be feeling this all the time. And when you walk down the road, you should be in gratitude. When you look at your children, you should be in gratitude. You should be in gratitude when you are with your wife, husband, partner. You should be in gratitude. You should see the state of acceptance and graceful for all your existence. Choose this feeling and you shall find love and support. Choose this and you shall balance most of your energies, if not all. You know that you have love, that you should be sitting and listening, comfort and reassuring that you are everything and will be okay, that you will find gratitude. So simple and plain is that when you sit in the law of gratitude, you're in bliss of gratitude. You are happy for what you have. It's a feeling more than an experience. It's coming to a level of understanding that what you have and you bring about, what you think about, will manifest through gratitude. It's almost kind of the acknowledgement that you have achieved your greatness and what you've achieved in a short space of time. So when you live in a state of gratitude, it's recognizing that you have finally arrived. One of the ways you can use the law of gratitude is something called a gratitude stone. It could be a crystal or a small pebble that every time you take it out of your pocket, you think about the things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for being able to sit out here on the terrace, knowing that some people only have a small room, because I used to live in the studio flat, so I can understand how stressful it could be. So I'm grateful that I have this space that I can go out and just chill and obviously record to you guys. I am grateful for the job that I've got. I have the ability to help and improve lives and help them people who felt that they could not kind of move forward, that it is my job in order to help them achieve their career goals in that sense. I am grateful that for Karnak, that I can have the ability to speak to people and see beyond the veil of normality or of this dimension and see beyond into the next realm and seeing how their lives are going to pan out. I'm grateful that I can have this camera and I have this channel that I can speak to you guys and have communication with you guys on a beautiful day today, like today, on an Easter weekend, that I can share my knowledge and my understanding of what gratitude is. Don't get me wrong, we all go through a state of stress and upset, and we find it hard sometimes to be grateful for our own gratitude. But the best place to start is by looking at what you do have. Be grateful for being able to drink water. When you drink water, be grateful for the sound. Be grateful for the taste. Be grateful that it's quenching your thirst. Be grateful for your partner, your children, your mum, your dad, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, your dog, your cat, your animals, your home, everything, there is always a starting place for gratitude. Now, obviously, taking the terrace, as you can see behind me, this is one half, the other half over there, which you can see here. I'm grateful for that, which I can have my willow tree, which is on the left, which is now climbing, and then you've got my frog Buddha, and then you've got the willow tree on the right, where I put my prayers for people on. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be able to just sit here and enjoy today. Just being in this moment, meditate, and feel the wind on my face, and seeing the plants grow. I'm grateful for the car I drive. I'm grateful this morning I went on a cycle ride around Richmond Park, and I was being able to experience that feeling of having a bike to ride, being able to ride, having legs to ride, arms to ride, having the breath in my body. Obviously, some of you know I was near death about 10 years ago, and it was touch and go that I would actually be able to be here today. But thanks to the grace of God, I am. And I acknowledge that by these stepping stones behind me. I don't know if you can see these here, which is this here. I'll point them out on my video. These stepping stones are a symbol and a testimony to the living energy, the source, saying thank you to help empower this house, this home, this terrace, in order to be able to help you guys out there today. So, what is gratitude on the whole? So, what happens if you're not feeling grateful? I honestly would want to say that I know it's hard sometimes when we are facing something like the pandemic, and it's hard when we lose our jobs, and I know it's hard when our homes are threatened and we could lose that. I'm not saying it's easy, and my heart goes out to you and my prayers with you, obviously, and that's not me just saying it. I've been down that same path as well with you guys, and I understand the frustration, and I've been fortunate for the pandemic to have a job and still been able to serve and help people to find employment, to help people to create and build their lives. I am really grateful for that, and I have gratitude for that. And on the spin of that is, but when you're in that scenario, I guess you want to know, what do you do? What do you do to find gratitude? You know what? Go to your local park. Take off your shoes and socks. Make sure that the area is obviously clean, that there's no dog mess there, so you're not stepping in anything. And just sit with your feet in the grass, on the grass, and just walk around and feel the grass beneath your feet. It's so powerful. Honestly, it's so powerful. The other thing you can do is you can get to the coast. Listen to the water running. Listen to meditation CDs. Listen to, watch YouTube and meditation videos to help you empower yourself. Speak to people, communicate. That's another form of communication and gratitude, to find gratitude. The other thing you can do is use your chakras. So go into a state of meditation and really look down within your chakras and see if they're misaligned, to see if you can realign them again to help with your gratitude, to help things around you change. All what we have is the best of what we got, but what we have is the start of what we can achieve. So as we can achieve these things, because we are here today, these are all objects of our manifestation. Whether you thought about it, you didn't know how to make this happen, or you intentionally didn't make it happen, it's happened because you have focused on that particular subject and living it in the state of happiness. And I have a lot of people that come to me and say, you know what, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do, what way to move forward. I'm not sure how to make things shift for the better. And I always say to them, look, you need to start at the beginning. You need to go back to basics. You need to start with loving yourself. And there is no easy fix to this. I'm not sugarcoating this, and I talk from experience, and I'm not trying to pull wool over your eyes. I'm not giving you a magic pill. I'm just giving you cold, hard facts. It's literally, you need to go back to basics. You need to kind of cut off. Don't ignore. I know if you're losing your home, you're losing your job, and let me just tell you about me. Yeah, about probably 7 years ago, I lost my job, and I wasn't happy in the industry I was in. And I'm obviously now my partner, so obviously the income's still got to come in. So I needed to change direction in what I'm doing. I've still had Karnak growing. I still had Karnak that I was working on, and I was still doing readings and I was doing healings and so on. But the income wasn't enough to sustain my lifestyle or my home. So I looked out and looked at what I could do. So I thought, let me look at employment. So I got a job in employment as a specialist, and I began from there, then moved into working with the NHS, helping people with mental health find employment. But I had to start by forgetting where I was and kind of putting away my anger for losing work, for not so much my home being threatened, but more that I wanted to find something where I can be in for a long time, where I can grow, where I can influence what I can. There is an element of ego in there, and there's nothing wrong with ego to a degree, because that is a part of gratitude. I wanted to be able to know that I can inspire somebody to inspire themselves, and that's all it is I think people need a focal point, and sometimes that focal point is somebody else to believe in them and for them to go to for a bit of guidance. And that's what my job is, and that's what I do to help people. So when they're feeling confused, lost, and they don't see which way they're going, predominantly they work with me, and I say, try it this way, or have you tried this way? This doesn't seem to be working just right. Maybe you should approach it this way. And then looking at their fear of, i.e. the dreaded interview. So many people that have obviously gained work with me or gained work through me, or us working together, have gone on to find gratitude in their industry. Some have stayed in their jobs, some haven't, But one of the big things when I work with people is looking at the whole gratitude industry in itself, looking at what's key for people. If you have gratitude, you will automatically go into a state of gratitude with people, and they're saying thank you to God. When I got my bike, and my last video I said about what I did do, and a quick recap was that we were looking for a bike on the Cycle to Work scheme, and I was we're looking online, and it was tough, couldn't find anything, everywhere was shut. My other half was saying, I said, no, I still see me talking to somebody, I need to get in touch with someone and go to a shop. Anyway, long story short, following day, I called up the bike shop. They were open, and they said, yeah, you can come in. Went there knowing that I was really grateful that I could talk to somebody, because Spirit or because God told me this. And then when I went there with my other half, we went there and I spoke to the person, and he was amazing. And I found my bike and everything else that came with it. And there was gratitude that was there. Gratitude, I got my bike. I said thank you to God. I was like, thank you for so much for influencing that, for me following what you've given me. And from there, I've been out riding. I've probably racked up about 30 miles in the space of 3 days. And the last time I was on a bike was over 10 years ago. So, that's a big thing for me, which is helping with my health and improving my health and me losing weight. I've lost just under a stone now in the last week. So gratitude's key. So I'm going to leave it on that point. If you've got any comments, feedback, please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments in below. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.